Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. So we are slowly progressing with the house. Again, quite a few things have gone on this week. Yes, I'm listening to all your comments again, so thanks for all the advice and support that you are giving me through YouTube at the moment and on our Telegram channel. I'll continue to make the updates because you're all finding it quite interesting as we're progressing with restoring our home post floods. So yeah, I will just explain a few things that have gone on, and then as usual I'll flip the camera around and show you exactly where we're up to. But yeah, first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to our neighbour behind us, Vladimir. He actually helped us install the new windows. We had 3 damaged windows. The one just on the left there, you can kind of see the house behind us. When I flip the camera around, I'll show you a bit better. But the neighbour behind us, one of his friends, I think, or one of his co-workers, they came and helped us, well, not helped us, they installed the new windows that went into the window frame. So yeah, big shout out to Vladimir for that, because it was some great help. I couldn't do that by myself. I couldn't even lift the windows. So the guys who did it, they're skilled in their job. They knew exactly what they were doing. They just popped the old ones out, put the new ones in, and then kind of readjusted all the mechanisms in the windows to make them open and close better. So that was some great help. It was yeah, it's hasn't gone unnoticed, and just yeah, little things like that. It's unbelievable, and that's what I'm living around here. Yeah, all neighbours are great. They're really helping me, because yeah, sometimes it is difficult with not being able to speak the language so much and having to rely on Yuliya all the time. So neighbours like that, they can really really help me in this with a few things that are going on. But yeah, the video is all about we're slowly progressing. Well, I wouldn't say slowly so much. Yes, the house is clean. It's drying out. The humidity is down to about 40 in here. So we've decided to keep the heating on, the underfloor heating on, and the heating to try and draw the moisture out if there's anything in kind of the blocks of the houses or the plaster still. So we've yeah, we're drying it overnight and then kind of opening the windows when the weather is good enough. But we've had quite a lot of rain the last 3 days. It's been really, really wet. So it's just been the dehumidifiers on and the air conditioning running with the heating. But yes, it's warm in here. It feels fresher. It feels drier. It doesn't smell in here. There's no mold anywhere around the house. So that is a real positive. But now it's really planning what we can do to get ourselves moved back in here, hopefully within the next month or so. So it's really, what do we need to do? What's the most kind of cost-effective things to do to at least get us back in to at least living here again? We've decided we're kind of doing the minimalistic things in terms of what we need to do to live in here again. So, you know, for example, we've ordered a kitchen, all appliances have been fixed. Hopefully we're going to get the kitchen installed sometime in August. I think we've decided with the walls, we've cleaned them and it's back to the bare plaster to kind of the water line of where the water did go. So what we decided we're going to do is leave them until next year as they are. All we're going to do is make sure they're dry over the next couple of months. Obviously make sure there's no kind of mold coming through, really see if there's any more cracks kind of coming or anything like that. But all we're going to do, I think, is kind of prime them with some PVA primer, so it'll just take that kind of dust off the walls. The reason why we're doing that is because obviously there might still be moisture in some of the bricks, and especially in winter we want to see kind of what happens to the walls, whether any more cracks do appear in the walls or, you know, anything like that really. So yeah, it's just little things like that. Yes, we'd have to kind of live with the walls just as they're looking, but they're clean, like I said. We're not going to try and wallpaper them this year, just in case, you know, there's still moisture, anything like that, or even paint them. So, and then obviously then it's just down to the flooring. I did salvage some of the floorboards that I pulled up, so we're going to clean those up. What I'll do, I'll flip the camera around just so I can show you a little bit better. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. Any advice is great. You know, try following us on Telegram as well. People are dropping a few bits of advice in there as well. So that's all good. And just again, thank you for all your support on YouTube. It is, it's been incredible. It's keeping me going. It's keeping Yuliya going. It's keeping our family going. Hopefully this is helping somebody else. Hopefully it's helping our neighbours. Just kind of documenting what we're doing and any problems that we're finding. But I'll just explain a few other things now with the camera flip round of what we're actually doing. So yeah, enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. So yeah, I'll start with the windows. So this one was broken. So the guys yesterday from next door, or kind of the back of us, one of our neighbours, Vladimir, brought one of his guys over. So big thanks again for helping us do the windows. So the glass was actually smashed in this one, so we replaced that. And he also kind of fixed the mechanisms in there, just made sure that they were all kind of working correctly, just tightened them up, and the windows open really well. So yeah, as you can see, it's all working properly. There's no drafts coming through the window. The only thing we are going to do is in terms of the plaster, is we're going to kind of remove all of this where the water's gone through. There is a little bit of a draft coming through, so we're going to have to remove all the plaster there and see kind of what the foam insulation fillers like through there, refill all of that, and then replaster. So we're going to have to do that around every single window, and obviously the doors as well, because this does need doing. It did crack and it kind of washed away in every single corner there. So yeah, that door's okay. We have checked also to see if there was any water inside the doors. There's no water, which is good, because I know when the flood kind of did happen and people were kind of cleaning, they did drill into some of the windows to see if there's water, and there was water, but I think all of the water's gone. We did drill into two of the windows and one of the doors, and there's actually no water in there. So that's what we're going to do with the windows. I'll just show you the other ones. So this one was replaced as well. This one was smashed, so that was replaced. The other ones are fine. Water level only just made it to kind of the top one there. And then the third window, this one, it was actually, there was water getting in there, so there was some kind of crack in there, so that we replaced that one as well. And again, you know, we're gonna have to sort all the kind of plaster and see what's going on kind of inside there, and refill all that and make sure it's sealed properly. But apart from that, yeah, windows are fine. So that's looking good. The other thing that I've been doing as well, I did mention in my last video, I bought an ozone machine. This little device, you can kind of set for up to 60 minutes. You pop it, you put it into a room, turn it on, it's got like a UV light in there with a fan, and it kills any kind of bacteria, viruses, mold, stuff like that that's in the air or in the room. So you leave that running with the windows closed. You don't, obviously you can't be inside when that is running, so you let it run, let the timer, it switches off, you then come back into the room, vent the windows, and it's kind of getting any bacterias and also I think it kind of helps with smells as well. People do use them if there's some really bad smells in houses. It just really purifies that air, creates ozone. So yeah, that's why you're not really allowed to be in the room when you're using that. But yeah, that's a good handy little device. So that's been useful. Again, I've been using the dehumidifier in all the different rooms. That was on overnight. It was down to 35 in the bathroom, so that's good. I have checked some of the other rooms. I think this room is at 50, so every day I'm kind of moving the dehumidifier around and then just trying to get rid of any last bits of moisture. The other thing we're doing, we're having to order a new front door and a new side garage door entrance. The garage door wasn't too bad. It was kind of warped here on where the mirror goes in, but when you get close to it, they really smell. All in kind of the door frames and right in the door. It's all wood inside, where it's all kind of, held together. We tried cleaning them obviously, but that's where the smell is coming, and it was just easier to replace them. Yes, it's another expense we could have done without, but it's better to get rid of those because they'll be full of mold and bacteria. And again, the front door is the worst. That I can't even actually open that unless I really have to kick it open. It's all kind of jammed. And again, I did clean this, but all behind these boards, it is quite moldy and stuff. So yeah, it's better to get rid of that. So we've ordered them. They're actually going to be replaced on Wednesday, which is great. Same doors, similar doors. I think the front one's slightly different, but we're going for the same garage door as well. And then the final thing we are doing is what we're going to do with the floor. So I cleaned up the bathrooms, and the bathroom floorboards were actually glued down to keep them watertight. They're actually all okay. There's no smells coming from them. We've taken up one of the boards and there's no kind of mud or anything. They were sealed very, very well. So we are going to use what I salvaged in the garage from all the boards when I ripped it up. We are going to try and clean these ones up and see what they look like. Even if they do clip in together, but this time we're going to glue them down everywhere. So the amount of boards I've got there should probably be enough to do the hallway, and then it would just be the 3 bedrooms and the kitchen again. But we think that is going to be a more cost-effective solution to either tiling or buying completely new different boards again, because obviously I've got some. Would need to do probably about 75 meters squared. We'd have to order again. So calculating it, we've worked out that would be the cheapest option for flooring, and then gluing it down this time and sealing it all properly. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again next year, the flood, but that's why we're thinking, what can we do to make it easy if it does happen again. I know I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah, it is 50-50. So yeah, that's kind of where we're up to. I think we're not going to rush into getting the double door here into the kitchen. We're just going to finish this with some plaster and make it look a bit nicer, because that was quite a big expense to get the double glass door. Yes, we need money to do the certain things, like I said, to get us back in here, because we still need furniture items. All the appliances were fixed, microwave and things like that. Dishwasher, washing machine is okay, and the oven. So we've ordered the kitchen. That's going to be installed in August. So that's hopefully what we're doing. Like I said, we're going to leave the walls because there's no point wallpapering or plastering, just in case there's moisture or cracks appear, and then we can really kind of monitor what's going on with if there is any mold appearing and things like that. But I think the house is clean. Yes, I still think there's probably a little bit of moisture in kind of the blocks, maybe not internally, but maybe on the outside blocks. So hopefully with the hot summer, it'll really give it time to clean out, to dry up properly. But yeah, I just thought I would show you that. That's what we're doing. Yeah, as minimalistic costs as we can, because yes, this is the second time we're doing the home. And yeah, it's just to try and hopefully get back in here in the next few months, because yes, we are in a rented accommodation, and yeah, it's, you know, paying for 2 properties is obviously not easy either. So yeah, again, just let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, share this video as well. Try following us on Telegram, and again, yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.